Showcase alongside Buck Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. Tonight, Buck, we're going to watch some of the top young talent face off in anticipation of the
Isang galuyong dapat kahit sa alita sa mahabang panahon. Di
What a great rookie year we saw from Leon Wade. And so just over a minute and a half played. Count that one.
Attacking the paint and drawing the contact.
2 shots.
They'll take that.
The rookies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots. Rookies with the ball. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen,
tipped. And they're running all alone. It's down the breakaway slam.
boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk.
And it's the rookies now. It's a 5-point game. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The rookies have been 1:16 left here in the opening quarter. He lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. Rebounded by Torres.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Lets the three fly.
Right between the eyes is how you would say it, Kevin. Fearless. What a... And really, New York is mecca for all things big. We know that the way the NBA has grown, the popularity over the last few years and decades, no shortage of opportunity.
Here's the screen. Here's P. He's in downtown. P's got it.
Like this in the NBA, he'll make a team very happy. And you know, there was a time when it might have been hard to get all the top prospects. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player in a close game.
Number one. Trains it from 17 feet out. P. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Three-point play chance here. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. Ends in a tight one. Rookies lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Finishes it off with a one-handed jumper for Here's the screen. Here's P. Three-pointers right on target. P's got 26 points. He's up the pick. Number 2. Good on the three-point shot. He has
better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay. For three-point range. Well, even when they closed out on him, Steve, he is really shocking.
There's 7 shots to fall. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific. I got yours.
The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They've got to bring the double team on him. Yeah, I would have expected to see that as a gift. I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
McGuire gets it to go. Zero. Here's Torres. Buries the one. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket. Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
Here's Keynes.
Defense there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided.
Artifice. Welcome everybody to the PBA. Hey. Yeah. Come on. Crossover, fly over. Lumilipad kasi palaging high. Scorer, Skywalker, best of all time yung roster. Kinikilig pa din mga courtside reporter. Order in the 40. Laging palaban, kala mo si Jaworski. Noy P, umalahoy, tumopi for more three.
Nice performance tonight. I'm GM and President of Team Operations for the Suns. We have the 5th pick in this draft, and we're looking at potentially using this pick on you. First, though, we'd like to get to know you better by asking you a couple questions. Let's get to it. We had a lot of turnover here in Boston, but are still looking to be a team that can win the title. There is a tremendous amount of pressure to win here for any player, much less a rookie. Do you feel you're prepared to step in and fill the shoes of some of the great players that have left our team in the past months?
Man, I'm a big fan of the tradition and history that makes the Celtics one of the most recognized franchises around the world. I'll be honest with you and say it will be a little intimidating coming in and, trying to replace the talent that left, but I know that deep down I'm up for the challenge.
All right then, one more. Playing in Boston comes with a certain level of expectations, as well as responsibility. When you look up at the rafters and you see Russell, Parrish, McHale, and Bird, you know you have some big shoes to fill. We've had players come in and simply become overwhelmed by everything. I need to know if you can handle the pressure before we go investing millions into you.
I can definitely handle the pressure. It's what I've been doing my entire life. Look, living up to the quality of those legends is darn near impossible, but it'd be an absolute honor to follow those legends, and I do my best to represent the green and white.
Thanks so much for your time. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but we would be ecstatic if you're still on board when it's our turn to pick.
Good game tonight. GM of the Magic here. We have the 2nd pick in the draft, and I'm considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple questions real quick if you don't mind. We feel like we already have some great young guards on our roster, in Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry. Where do you see yourself fitting in with those guys?
Playing alongside those guys would be great. I really think we would be a force to be reckoned with once we learned each other's tendencies. Honestly, and this might sound crazy, but I feel like I have a much higher ceiling than those guys. I think you know that as well, and that's why you chose to interview me. I want to take this team to the next level, man.
Okay, last question. Do you feel pressure to be good right away in this league?
Man, considering that I spent my entire life working towards this goal, yeah, I feel pressure from myself to succeed now that I'm finally going to make it to the league. It's okay, though. I've put pressure on myself at every level I've played at, and, here I am.
Okay, I think I've heard all I needed to hear for now. You're definitely someone we can use on our team. Now we just need you to be available when it's our turn to pick.
Good game out there tonight, son. I'm the GM of the Kings, and I must say, I was impressed with your performance. We have the 7th pick in the draft and are narrowing down our list of draft targets. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to ask you a couple questions. As a younger team, I feel like we have a lot of opportunities for you. I'm here to tell you that you have a chance to be our franchise centerpiece if you put in the work. How many other teams can offer you that? That being said, we still have a couple years ahead of us where we're going to be acquiring young talent and assets. We might struggle a bit in those years. Are you going to be able to remain focused during the rebuilding years?
Definitely. Look, it's clear to me that you guys have a plan. Rebuilding is a means to an end, and you need players who are going to stick it out through both the good times and the bad. If you believe in me, I believe in you and what you're trying to do here. Look, we both just want to win, right?
Let's see, one more question, if you don't mind. Obviously, here in Cleveland, we are a team that is looking to turn things around as we build toward the future. We have some pieces at point with Kyrie and some young guys up front, but there are immediate opportunities to step in and contribute as a perimeter player. Would you be comfortable with the responsibility of stepping right into a significant role on the wing?
I definitely welcome the challenge of stepping into a significant role early on, man. I've seen players come into Cleveland and be able to contribute early, and I think I can be that kind of player. Look, it won't be easy, but I'm ready to put in the work and do what I gotta do to get this franchise to the top of the East, man, for real.
Great answers. I really think you'd fit in great with us. Here's hoping we're able to draft you with our pick.
Shooting guard from North Carolina.